Hey boys and girls, this is a disclaimer for this video. This video is inspired by Modest Pelican, same with its title, and yeah, it is fairly clickbaity, but it seems like something that Modest Pelican would do. Also, this video was entirely made by the fact that I streamed it all on Twitch, so if you do want to check it out prior to it being edited, go check out my Twitch. This man is Arthur Morgan, the Western version of Johnny Sins, and the West's most hottest baddie, and in today's video, I'll be showing you what he gets up to on a daily basis. After talking to the gang, I decide that I should head up to Valentine, as a mischievous pop-up told me that there are horny singles in my area. But as I'm heading down there, I see that a rival gang known as the O'Driscolls are chilling out near a tree. So as most gang wars go, I take them down with no remorse. After that minor inconvenience, I finally make it to Valentine, but as soon as I'm strolling around, I hear some unholy noises coming from a nearby saloon. I walk in, and these two men are aggressively fapping to pictures of my YouTube channel. They ask if I want to join in, and as the wholesome content creator I am, I say yes. I check one of the photos that they gave to me as I walk outside, and it's a picture of my #1 subscriber, so of course, I have to meet up with him. As I'm on my way there, I come across this blind man. I whip out my firearm to see if he truly is blind, and he just stands there, unfazed. So for his troubles, I donate a single dollar. After that, I continue moving, and as I was almost there, I come across a house. And this kind man, who funny enough looks like one of my real life friends, asked me if I want to come in for dinner. Of course I say no, because that's what my mommy always said, but then I quickly remembered that I'm a grown adult with several firearms on me, so I go in for a nice meal. I sit down, and they try to drug me. Now of course I couldn't let that slide, so I politely asked them that I'm leaving. After that bizarre encounter, I continue moving on. I finally make it to my #1 subscriber's house, and it looks pretty nice. I walk up to say hello, and to everyone's surprise, it's my grandmother. She tells me that she didn't spread the good word of my channel, and out of nowhere, my subscribers pull up. And they do what needs to be done. But of course, it's my grandmother, so I protect her at all costs. After that, we have a funny photo shoot, and I go on my way. As I'm exploring the beautiful world that is Red Dead Redemption 2, I end up in Saint Denis. So as I'm there, I decide to sell some of my stuff, as I'm really in the need of money. After selling all of my belongings, I head over to the tailor to drip our boy Arthur out. And if I do say so myself, he'd be looking very gangster. After our little fashion show, I realize that I'm still pretty broke. So as most people would whenever they are in the need of money, we rob a gun store. I walk around for something of use, and I find this BBD, big black door. I politely ask the teller to let me in, and he does so without any trouble. After he lets me in, I ask this other very kind man where the secret money is stashed, and he tells me to head up to the 3rd floor. I end up heading up to the 3rd floor, as he said, and they have a secret poker ring, or whatever the fuck that is. Sadly though, the people up there aren't particularly nice to me, and I have to ruin the party. Lucky for me though, as now I'm absolutely rich. As you would expect, killing a man and robbing a gun store doesn't sit particularly well with the law enforcement, and they start to shoot at me aggressively. Lucky for me though, as again, I escape. A little later, I find this town known as Rhodes. The people there are fairly nice, but I have a mission to complete. So I get a stagecoach to take me back up to Valentine. We make it up there, and I decide to catch a drink with the lads. I get in there, and this lady offers to have premarital sex with me, and I tell her, as we are a pure Christian gang, that I cannot. She ended up storming off. A little while later, our mate Bill pops up, and he doesn't seem to be particularly happy. The next thing you know, the whole place is in shambles, and I have to fight this big boy himself named Tommy. Now this is fairly funny, because me and my real life friends used to have a friend called Tommy, and he was indeed of the bigger build, but we still loved him nonetheless. Anyways, after that fight, Dutch pulls up and he's like, "Yo, Arthur, you baddie, you can't be beating people up, you silly Billy. Also, clean yourself off, you dirty pig, you smell like shit." Of course, I do so, and I decide to head back up to camp. I finally get back, and I decide that that's enough for the day, as my boy Arthur needs some rest, as he's been working extremely hard, cleansing the world of Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I love you, and goodbye.